I'm sorry, guys. I was eating and I just remembered something that I've been meaning to make a video on for a long time. A lot of people on other platforms who are following me did not know this, but I did post a video on all my thoughts and opinions on this going on strike stuff. And I did give updates on like everything, on all the different organizations I had learned about and their details and many other things happening in the world. And I made like a 30-minute long video about it. I posted it on YouTube. I was planning on posting short clips from that video on the other platforms I use, like TikTok, Instagram, and never got to it. But I have to put this video out now, and I feel it's almost too late. But tomorrow is March 7th. There's lots of people who are going to be doing strikes. There's lots of people who are going to be going on marches on March 7th to save our children, to stand up against the government and the elites because of everything that had been released on the files. But I was going to be part of it. I did say in this video that I posted about a week ago that I could not be a part of the strikes, but I was willing to be a part of a protest or a march to go out there and try to meet people who are associating themselves in those kinds of politics. But I keep finding these things online of people finding weird documents of the government saying that they're going to do things on March 7th, and they're really ominous things. We don't know exactly what they are, but they have weird names, and it's always I just keep seeing March 7th over and over and over again, and I'm finding it really interesting that the government's going to be making some changes on the same day that we're supposed to be out marching and protesting against the government, and also the same day we're going to be starting this strike against the government. And I can't help, and the more and more I saw this, I couldn't help but wonder if the government is thinking about doing something because we're going to be protesting and going on strike, and if possibly these protests have been set up. And despite thinking that, I was still going to go until there's somebody in my life who I've known for most of my life who is very, very, very psychic. I told him I was going to go to one of these protests, and he said, do not go. I've got a really, really, really bad feeling about that. Do not go. And so I said, okay. There's about 3 different locations in my state that are having these protests. So I sent him the link to another protest in the state of happening in a city much closer to us. And he said, it's not like the place, it's the date. And after he said that, it reminded me of all the stuff that I keep seeing online about these weird things that the government has planned for March 7th. That date, tomorrow, is very significant, and something big is going to happen. So I'm not going to the protests. I'm not trying to scare you. If you still want to go to the protests, by all means, do that. It's just, be warned, something weird is going on. Go at your own risk and be so careful, be so vigilant. If something seems weird, maybe take a step back and observe. Don't just brush little things off. If you see people being sketchy, if you see people on roofs with guns, just be careful, because I can't help but feel like something really, really, really bad is going to happen tomorrow. And I really want to be wrong, but I can't help but feel like these protests might be trapped. Just keep that in mind. And for that reason, I'm not going. If nothing happens, if everything's good, then cool. Thank God. But it's really stressing me out thinking about it. Because, there's a lot going on. There's a lot that's been going on lately, and it's been overwhelming, and I've been disassociated lately, and which is why it's been really difficult for me to post anything that I've been supposed to be posting, but haven't. But here's my warning now. I'm going to take as little time possible editing this. I'm not going to put as much effort into it as I usually do, just to keep the momentum up, and I'm going to post it, and you're going to see it, and you're going to understand that this is a warning. Something big's going to happen. Something major's going to happen. Keep your eyes open. Watch your surroundings. Be very, very aware of your surroundings and of what kind of situations you put yourself into. Be careful, for the love of God. Please, please be careful. And do what you gotta do. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Love y'all. Bye.